So, I am very guilty of loving true crime documentaries, and people may ask, why is that something to feel guilty about?
Why? 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 Why?
Well, just like almost everything else in the world, the true crime genre can have a good side to it as well as a bad side. One of the bad things about it is the lack of privacy, and for example, in the documentary The Staircase, where this guy is on trial for allegedly pushing his wife down the stairs to her death. And in the series, they show very graphic pictures of her death, like she's bloody and in the same position as she was in when she died. And I don't know about her, but if I died in a very gruesome way, I would not want it on Netflix at all, like for millions of people to view. And sometimes the pictures can show private areas, and you know what? Yeah, some parts of it may be blurred out, but still, that is a huge invasion of privacy. And it's not like you could just ask them for consent because, they're dead. And yeah, you can ask for the family's consent, but at the end of the day, it's just wrong. Because even if the family says yes, you could just never really know what the wants of the person who died or like who's the victim. However, a good thing about this genre is that people are able to learn things regarding safety and stuff like that from true crime media. Like, they're able to learn signs of abuse, or maybe what the beginning steps of being abducted or groomed looks like. Like, in many of these documentaries regarding abuse, most of them starts off with the abuser isolating their victims from their family and friends, which means now that the audience and I know that if that starts to happen in real life with someone I know or the audience knows or whatever, we need to be aware of that. Now, I'm not saying that one should pick apart everything their partner or whoever else does and just go crazy overthinking everything they do, but just stay aware, you know what I'm saying? Now, another thing that is not the best about true crime is the glorification of murder and abuse. Like, we're giving these terrible people a platform for doing terrible things, which sometimes is giving into what they want, which is attention.
Attenzione, pickpocket!
Also, this can contribute to the whole copycat killer thing, which is basically when someone gets inspired by a killer and then kills people in similar ways to how that killer did it. So in a sense, it's like normalizing these crimes. And for example, a lot of people who are cheating with their partner and want to get out of their relationship, they just kill them, Like, no conversation, no asking, they just murder them. And as people see this more and more, I feel like people who are in a similar situation with wanting to get out of a relationship but not exactly knowing how might see this and be like, wait, why didn't I think of that? It's like a correlation between red pill content and young boys, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what I'm saying, that's a whole other video. Okay, so back to another good thing, which is it gives victims a voice. And this is when the victim has survived their situation and is able to give their first-hand view of the situation. This is like the best thing that could come out of true crime because it's on the victim's terms and they are able to bring ethical awareness around it. And what I mean by ethical awareness is that most likely nothing that the victim wants out there will be out there, like crime scene photos and other things regarding the case. So yeah, true crime can be entertaining in a way, but at the same time, our entertainment is at the cost of someone's trauma and life.